we responded in different ways, defensively, then offensively. 21-3 at halftime, coming back in the final score, scoring totally 31 points, touchdowns. Defensively, getting after the quarterback. It's just amazing, amazing to see coming down to the very end, being on the positive side of that. And, it wasn't much about, today was my birthday, but that wasn't the issue. The guys they brought a cake into the locker room, and I ate it head first. So that's why I got what I have on right now, but it's a great birthday celebration. It's a great win, homecoming win for our football alum, our stakeholders, this area, the community, people that came back to the homecoming for different reasons to bond and rejuvenate and just reinvest in what's going on, the new leadership that we have, so there's some tough things that have gone on, but at the same time, there's a lot of positive things that are happening as well. And to be part of a small part of an evening or an event here on campus at Zabel Stadium was fun. It was fun. So I'll take any questions.
Hey, Mike, John O'Connor here from the Richmond paper. Was it a loud halftime or not necessarily a typical?
No, John, it wasn't. It was basically, I thought that we missed a lot of tackles in the first half. And then there were some on-body coverage things that we could do ourselves. And so we know how to tackle. We've done it. We've shown it. And the coverage issues, we needed to get on top of people and stay covered up, so they did a good job with their formations and things like that. But it wasn't as much as, what are we doing? It was just, listen, we got to settle down, do what we do best and play football. And I'm very proud of the coaches that came up with staying resilient, sticking with small adjustments, but at the same time, when the tackling got better, then, the on the field issues got better. When we were able to block, I mean, they had, again, not 96-9. I'll say it again. They were two outstanding defensive players, and they wreaked havoc. They did a good job. So there were times they got us, and there were times that we were able to negate what they were doing, and enough to score some points. And so it was good to see.
If I could follow up by asking how important that first drive of the second half was in your view to get on the board.
John, it's like hair gel. You use this kind of hair gel here?
Yes, I do, Coach. Thank you.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That first drive of the second half seemed to invigorate everybody. And I wonder if you could rank the importance of that.
Well, yeah, I believe it was like an 80-something yard drive, which is great. I mean, the average possession, sometimes you get maybe 12 possessions a game, 6 per half. They go between 3 plays to 5 to 6 to that was an extensive drive that they just put it together. They got the tough yardage to converted the third downs. It was fun to watch and know that you can do the things that ultimately, if you're going to win games, you got to be able to do, a bunch of different things, end of half, end of game, the scenarios that having no timeouts, just all those things. And I thought that drive, as you said, John, was a drive just kind of indicative of what this team is capable of doing.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, John.
Hey, Coach, happy birthday. This is Chris Idell from Herberton Radio in Baltimore.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. Talk about number 10. How did he do tonight under center? Looked like he's taking baby steps every time I've seen the box scores.
Yeah, Darius is taking baby steps, becoming a better quarterback. Probably the first half was not great for him, but the second half, I thought he did some outstanding things. We just baby steps and getting better. And as I said, that team, everybody talks about the record 0-4 or whatever, but their combined opponents were like 14-3, and so they played now 3 top 15, top 20 FCS programs and an FBS program. So I told Greg, the head coach there, that he's got a really good team. I know it sucks because of what you look at as the record right now, but that's a good football team. It was a little bit of a measuring stick for us, and hopefully we get better as we move forward.
And to follow up real quick, the number 21 from Albany, he's a kid from my area, Greenbelt. How did you contain him today? I know he got a touchdown.
Oh.
It's, basically he gets one touchdown per game, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Did he get any in this game?
I think he did. Yeah.
Yeah, Mofor, he got a touchdown, a 27-yard run.
Right.
He gained, net gain of 126 yards. So he's a good running back, and so a running back that gets over 100 yards, that's pretty good. So I don't know about how much of containing him as it was that he was hitting it downhill. He was jump cutting. We were arm tackling, and he made some extensive drives. He caught the underneath route when we pushed back to drop into deep coverage, and he did a good job there. So he's special. And I looked him up after the game and gave him a hug because I said he's a really good player, and he's special.
Mike, Martin, tell us about Martin Lucas a little bit. He put him in there, 2 carries, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, Martin, has been hampered with some injuries and things, and just slowly got back to the point where we were able to put him in the game or put some packages together for him to be productive. And I don't know how much a yard, maybe gained 2-3 yards, but he had 2 touchdowns on a fullback belly dive. If you go to his YouTube channel, he's squatting like 600 pounds, something like that. So if you can't give him the ball, he can't get 2 yards, and something's wrong. But he's going to be a really good player, and we're happy he scored 2 college touchdowns.
And speaking of overcoming an injury, Malachi obviously made a big difference. Was after a rough first carry there, but how did you feel he responded?
Yeah, he's been responding back lately, to his issues. And there were a few plays that you saw how electric he was, a jump cut and just stayed alive and got a first down and, all those things. He's also a special player. And to have guys like him and Yoder and Donovan Lester, in your backfield or finding ways to get them the ball, that's a plus. And that's only going to help us as we move forward.
Anything else?
Yeah. This is the first kind of game of this magnitude coming back from 18 points down that this group has won. What did you learn from them, and how do you think that kind of tells them something about themselves as well?
Well, Dave, we the last couple of years we've lived in a world of having to be resilient, adjust, adapt, overcome, improvise. We've had to do that. We've had guys that miss the game because of injuries, because of COVID protocol of contact tracing, because of different issues. But the next man up mentality have been guys that have been able to step in and be significant. And what you learn about guys is that when they're given an opportunity to succeed or help this team win, then they embrace that. And so that's the neat thing about this guy. No one cares who gets the credit, who scores the touchdowns, as long as the team wins, as long as we improve ourselves as we start moving forward here. And that's the neat thing that I've learned about this particular team, 2021 William & Mary Tribe.